BBC News with Fiona MacDonald. The head of the International Monetary Fund has warned that Russia's invasion of Ukraine was sending shockwaves through the globe, dealing a further setback to countries already struggling to recover from the coronavirus pandemic. The IMF's managing director, Kristalina Georgieva, said that Western sanctions imposed on Russia threaten to cause the fragmentation of the global economy. The United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has appealed for a truce in Ukraine over Orthodox Easter later this week. He said the UN was ready to send humanitarian aid convoys. Ukrainian forces say they're holding the line against a broad Russian offensive despite intense bombardment in the Luhansk region. Ukraine's military said its forces made a successful counter-offensive in Marinka in the Donetsk region. It said Russian shelling continued in Kharkiv. The trial has begun in Belgium of 13 men and 1 woman charged as accomplices to jihadists who carried out the Paris attacks in November 2015. It's taking place in parallel with another trial in Paris of 20 suspects charged in France, which began last September. Representatives of the Spanish far-right party Vox have for the first time entered a governing coalition in one of the country's regions. Vox is a junior partner to the Conservative People's Party in the administration of Castile and Leon. In a further setback to the economy in South Africa, power cuts have been enforced for several days after generation units failed. The country's coal-fired plants regularly break down. The situation is being compounded by heavy rains. And the British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has given what he called a wholehearted apology to Parliament after he was fined for breaking COVID lockdown rules. He repeated that it hadn't occurred to him that his gathering was a breach. BBC News.